with both Clark and Reese saying this was a basketball play, or was this flagrant foul bigger than that?
I don't have an issue with the foul. I thought it was a hard foul. Yep, I thought the refs got it right, and to Angel's point, move on. My issue wasn't even with the foul, right? If you're going to foul somebody, like, I was always taught you don't give up an easy basket, period. And that's what I thought Caitlin did. My thing with that was, like, stand in it.
Stand on business.
Yeah,
Okay.
right? Like, don't walk away. My other issue was, I also have always been taught when I played, go grab your own teammate, don't come grab my teammate. So where Aaliyah Boston went over to Angel and was kind of like, we ain't gonna do that. Like, to me, you gotta go get your own teammate. I didn't have a problem with the foul. I thought it was a hard foul. I thought the refs got it right, and then you keep on playing. I got issues with all the other stuff that came along with that, not that foul.
Kenyon?
I'm not even sure why we're allowing her to speak on this. I'm not sure why Gil keeps bringing her up here. So what did you want Caitlin Clark to do? You want her to stand there and you want them to fight, huh? You want them to fight. Stand on it. Caitlin Clark wasn't thinking, oh, let me foul her and hurt her so we can fight. If you watch the footage, Angel Reese pushed Natasha Howard. The ref didn't call it. Angel Reese was wide open. Caitlin Clark put her hand in there and tried to foul her so she doesn't get an easy layup. And in fact, she damn near got all ball at one point. I see the other angle where you can say, oh, she pushed off. Angel, you're a goddamn forward. How is a little ass point guard like Caitlin Clark pushing you like that? You're flopping. Your bottom half is not strong. Forget what just happened. Watch Angel Reese play basketball. She's always falling on the floor. Always. Always, always, always falling on the floor. You're not coordinated. Your lower half, it's like you haven't grown into your body. You have no control over your lower half. So, and then you're talking about Aaliyah Boston stepping in. Well, she wouldn't have had to do that if Angel Reese didn't get up with her little tantrum and show her true colors, acting, I'm gonna be honest, man, she was acting a little bit, ghetto for that type of foul. Are you serious? That little ass type of foul? And you're acting like that? Did Caitlin Clark ever act like that last year? Diamond DeShields pushing her during half court, blatantly ran her ass over. And, let me pick her. Oh, I did it on accident. Kennedy Carter shoving her ass to the ground. Angel Reese, forearm on the layup attempt. I could keep going. Caitlin Clark never once got up and reacted like that to any of you guys. She never went to the media and cried about it. She never went to the media and begged for attention and, oh my God, feel sorry to me. The fans are slurring this and that. Got your ass popped by 40 and you guys want to cry about racism over an edit from someone I personally know in LA. I'm not saying he made the edit, but the edit is from Flight React's Laugh. And I can show that and prove to you that was not in the game. How can you be in an arena with 18,000 people and hear a laugh that clear as day? How can you guys be that dumb to not know that is a edit? I'm trying to keep my composure, but this is ridiculous. Because there's a lot of black men out there. Oh, if you support Caitlin, you're this, you're a cunt, you're a bitch, you're a fucking this and that. What? It's not making any sense, man. I'm going to continue because I understand we're reacting to a video and I'm just frustrated right now.
Familiar with these situations. I think you've always been, like Sheryl said, you grab your own teammate because when you step in, things tend to happen when you try to mess with the opposing team's players. But
I'm sorry.
She was walking off.
She was walking off. Thank you, Kenyon. Caitlin Clark was walking off and Angel Reese was attacking Caitlin Clark. Aaliyah Boston, you did what you're supposed to do. Stiff arm. Where the fuck you think you're going? Stiff arm. Calm your little ass down. You're lucky Sophie Cunningham wasn't in there because Sophie Cunningham would have been in your shit. That was a ridiculous reaction. And she should have got a double T for that. Let's listen to what Kenyon has to say.
the other part of that is where were Angel's teammates?
Hey, can we see that again?
Can we watch that one more
Yeah.
time, please?
Like, Caitlin was walking off, so there was no need for nobody to grab her.
But don't grab my teammate.
Well, I dig that. I hear you.
Well,
in
don't
that
react
regard,
like
but there
that.
was no need for the guard
Fuck.
grab Caitlin. Caitlin was walking off.
But Aaliyah actually like kind of
yeah.
Oh my God,
Cardona
Sheryl.
Shoved
came in
Angel a
across
little
the-
bit.
God
Angel
damn.
won.
It looked like she
None
shoved her
of
because
this was none of
Angel
it.
Reese was
It's
storming
just
that way.
basketball soft as hell right now. On both sides of it. There ain't no damn flagrant foul.
Thank
man.
you.
That's not a flagrant.
It was.
Hard foul.
Hell
It was
no.
a damn
Hell
flagrant
no.
It was.
Angel's push was a lot harder.
Yeah, well,
Flagrant
it
foul,
was.
man.
Not the initial part, but
Not
Caitlin
flagrant
later on pushed her. It
I'm
was.
talking about
Yeah, the push before to get the
Angel's push on
They've
number
called.
6.
They've
They
called.
just trying to get control of the game. That's not a
No, they
flagrant
weren't.
foul.
No,
It's not a
they
flagrant
weren't
foul.
trying.
Man.
Listen, they've
Refs
called
trying to get-
softer flagrant fouls in the NBA.
I said it's all soft.
So that's a flagrant foul.
That's not a flagrant foul.
Okay.
Come on, Cheryl, stop.
Okay.
Okay, go back.
Cheryl. I know you want to defend Angel Reese so bad, but that's not a flagrant foul because if Angel did that to somebody else, let's just say she did that to Asia Wilson, you mean, oh, that's a regular basketball play. Angel meant no harm. Easy take foul. You would not be saying this, Cheryl. You need to stop.
Watch, go back to
Well, go back to it.
go back to the
Go back to
beginning.
it.
Go
They're
back
trying
to
to
the
get
first
control
one.
of the game.
Angel's foul right here. That's
Come on, man.
harder.
No, Angel,
Because
she
of the
pushed her.
reaction.
That's
So
more.
But
push,
they didn't
push
call
Scott
that.
Howard in the back,
Because
two
of the
hands.
reaction.
She did push her. They
Did
didn't
not
call
call
that.
it. Caitlin appears to be pointing out that call before coming
Now-
to the take foul.
God, bro.
You got to look at the different angle. The initial foul, I was like, no, it wasn't.
You don't think it's more of a flop?
So
Yeah,
go to
that's
the,
a
no,
flop.
show all the different angles. No, I didn't think it was
We
a
want
flop.
Cheryl
Hey,
to
I
get
love-
her
I
point
like
across
Angel.
the beer,
I
I
love
guess.
going-
You
Trailed her
I mean, you're
hands a
strong
little
as
bit.
shit. I seen the Thomas push.
Look at all that. Come on.
Somebody
What
that's
business y'all
strong.
wanna
Somebody
Wobble
that's,
up, can you?
know what I mean? Somebody
season
that's
opener.
solid. Somebody that's solid. That right there doesn't make them push. Like
Okay,
you gotta
so
open
then-
up. That's like the
Thank
Embiid.
I'm just kidding.
That's that
Thank you.
Embiid flop where I'm
Thank
trying
you.
to sell this.
So here's
Foul.
my thing,
Thank
right?
you.
Like you're saying that's not a flagrant,
No.
and I think it depends on the angle and all that those things.
Oh, gosh.
But my
This lady,
thing
man.
is, had Angel or anyone else done the exact same type of a foul to Caitlin, the storyline's different.
Caitlin Clark would have never reacted like that. That's the difference between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Angel Reese has real jealousy and hate for Caitlin Clark. She can't stand her. Why do you think she's trying to be famous? She can't stand Caitlin Clark. She knows she will never, ever, ever come close to the impact player Caitlin Clark is. She will never. Angel Reese is terrible at basketball. She has no basketball IQ. She's awful. I don't know how she's in the top 25 of anything in this league. How? You guys are disrespectful to all the girls that you guys have under her. I can go name every single person under Angel Reese, at least in the top 50 to 100. They're all better than Angel Reese. Got her in the top 25. Are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy? The girl has no basketball IQ. She forces shots. She has no elevation. She can't play defense. She's lost on defense. Her shot is horrendous. Her layup capability is just unheard ofly awful. I've never seen a fucking pro basketball player who struggles offensively like Angel Reese. I have never seen it. Then you got her dribbling the basketball at her chin like she's a fucking point guard. She's dribbling the ball at her chin. She is not a point guard. You're calling for, how you calling for a screen and then go the opposite way and get picked? Like, and you guys say what you want. I'm a little frustrated, bro, by what I woke up from today. Like I said, you guys are mad over a fucking edit. There's no proof. There's no proof that the Indiana Fever fans said anything. And then this foul, let's stick to the foul. You guys are trying to blow this foul up because you guys got popped by 40. If they did this foul, if Caitlin Clark made this foul on Angel and they were winning by 40, nobody would be saying shit. The fact that you can't talk about Angel Reese's game, you have to start some other nonsense going on with Caitlin Clark and the fans. And now this foul. That was not that hard of a foul. Angel Reese, you're that big, you should not be falling over to a little ass point guard who literally barely touched you. It was a hard foul? Okay. That's a take foul. That's how I know a lot of Angels fans, they're not even basketball people. It's just a color of skin. And God forbid, let us be black men out here speaking highly of Caitlin Clark, like LeBron James did. And then I go into their comment section, and they're calling him a coon, all kind of names, all kind of racist shit. Oh, how dare you not stand up for Angel Reese? Oh, why don't you post Angel Reese? Nobody wants to post a fucking highlight tape of missed layups and traveling. Nobody. Nobody wants to post that, bro.
No, okay. Here's the problem.
No, it is.
With these.
Right.
If we're gonna
Stand
call,
Back to
Sheryl
last
Swoopes'
year, though,
fucking
Gil.
voice.
Like, everybody was like, oh my God, they're trying to take Caitlin out. No,
But-
like they were just hard fouls.
but it's still body size.
But the story, no, even from guards, though.
what I'm saying is a guard, like if a guard, if I got to try to foul him to stop him, my hit on him has to match his power. So if he's trying to go for the dunk, I got to really grab on him to wasn't it? If I'm trying to go up, any hit from him, I'm hurt.
So is there not a rule, it's a question, of if you're not making a play on the ball, it's a flagrant?
Man, come on with
That was a play on the ball, though. It was
No, it wasn't.
You just
She
didn't go for the ball.
You're holding the hole.
No,
She didn't go for the ball.
So if I give you an and one, then what?
She didn't go for the ball.
So I'm supposed to give you an and one?
Oh my gosh. She didn't go for the ball? Sheryl, you're going out sad. Just wear an Angel Reese shirt from now on. God damn. Wipe your lip up when you're done. Holy shit.
You just grab,
She didn't go for the ball.
You're holding the hole.
No,
She didn't go for the
So if I
ball.
give you-
So how did the ball end up out of Angel Reese's hand? She swiped for the ball. What?
Your and one, then what?
She didn't go for the ball.
So I'm supposed to give you an and one?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
it's a hard foul.
Yeah, so it's not a flagrant.
But she didn't go for the ball.
She
She
did.
did.
But
didn't.
the ball's on the left side.
Okay,
Ball
can
is
you
on the
show
right
it
side.
again?
The ball
She
is
didn't
on
go
the
for the
left
ball.
hand.
But that's what I'm saying.
Can you show the?
Let's watch it one more time, please.
It's soft.
Remember, she's
Sheryl up
left-handed, so she's
Sheryl up there in shambles. You got 4 black men in there defending Caitlin Clark, and you got a woman like Sheryl Swoopes just hating.
coming across her right side.
This shit's
He hit
soft
the
as
ball.
hell,
She did not hit the ball.
Are
She
you fucking high? She hit the fucking ball.
She's left-handed, so she's coming across her right
God
side.
damn, what are you
hit the
talking
ball.
about?
did not hit the ball. She grabbed her right arm.
Okay, grab the right arm. grab
The ball's in the left hand.
Your hand,
She
your arm,
didn't go for the ball.
arm, your hand, part of the ball.
Another angle coming, right?
It seemed like the Sky bench was more ready for whatever than the actual players on the court.
Yo,
The sky bench wasn't ready for that.
They were not. They were not.
Look,
But it's still,
I mean, damn near. So she didn't hit the ball? She didn't hit the ball. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. 1 second, guys. It is clear as day. Caitlin Clark hit that ball. Whether it was the full basketball, and she got it clean, she went in there and tried to get a take foul to where she can't go up for an easy layup. So the ball came out of her hand. Good foul. Because if she would have stood there and not did anything, Coach Stephanie White should have went off on her. Like, hey, we're not giving up easy fouls. I mean, easy layups. Get your hand in there and make her ass make it on the free throw line. Make her earn it. And that's what Caitlin Clark did. I respect the call. I respect the play. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't have been a flagrant. That was not a flagrant foul. That's
Do
not
it,
a
but
flagrant.
yo,
It's kind of a
yo.
flagrant.
So let's talk about how Angel Reese took a jump step to go into Caitlin then. Let's talk about that.
this is my thing. I would have.
Let's talk about that.
She wouldn't go do
Watch
it.
this.
But
Wait,
yo,
what kind
Watch
of a-
Angel.
Yo.
Watch Angel. Watch her.
Flagrant.
Okay, jump step into Caitlin. It's the same thing. It could go hand in hand. She went into the contact. What's the difference? Let's have that conversation.
the shit out of her. Bitch, back up. Bow.
I wish she would have done it.
I would have been like,
No.
yo.
Me too.
I wish she would
You
have
ever
done it.
seen a pit bull on a chihuahua?
Hey,
That's
turn
never
around.
gonna happen. That's
Back
that
up.
was never-
Buy out.
Hey, your
was
question for
never
you:
gonna happen.
Gil fouls you like that. What's your reaction? No big deal.
No. He don't mean it.
Okay.
Like,
He don't
that
mean
means every foul we done foul Shaquille O'Neal.
I know who he is.
That's
He
the
don't,
flagrant
like,
thing.
I know who he is. He don't mean it.
We done
Like,
jumped on this nigga back, everything.
I get ready to go up.
You're
he
saying you know
foul
who
me
he
like
is,
that.
he didn't mean it. So if you don't know who it is, your reaction's different?
No, I just depends on who it is.
You know what? I'm shocked that Caitlin even did that.
Like if I foul somebody that way, I'm gonna get they gonna react like Draymond fouled him, right?
What'd you say?
I'm shocked that she even fouled her like that, though.
Why?
That reminds me of
Why?
when Draymond gets fouled.
Yeah.
That
But why? But that's not, like, why are you shocked that she fouled her that way?
I don't know. This is.
Wait, stop. You're not gonna accept that ridiculous offer for your car accident, are
streamer.
you? What do you mean? Then
Cause I feel like she knew this was coming. This would have came. She don't really do
You
that.
didn't think
like,
Angel was gonna
honestly-
jump up like
But you
what
don't really-
starts it is
No.
Angel
Don't
jumping
foul
up.
like that.
If Angel just gets her foul and walk off, nobody.
Like that.
Exactly.
Foul.
But Gil, you know, in a game, when you get fouled that way, and especially if you're losing by 25 or 30.
Yeah, you gotta add that in.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you know,
They're
in a
down
game,
14
it's-
at that point.
Okay, 14.
It
but
was in reach.
There are two
That
things
shit
you're gonna
was
do.
not in reach.
You either gonna just stay on the ground
Shit
and
was
be
not
like,
in
oh, I
reach.
got hurt, or stay on the ground, or you're gonna jump up like she did.
No, you're gonna jump up how Caitlin Clark did, take your ass to the free throw line, knock down the free throws, and move on. Instead, Angel Reese acted a fucking fool, got in front of all the 18,000 fans and missed the free throw like a goofy ass. That's what she did. Goofy as shit. Let your emotions get the best of you and showed that you truly hate Caitlin Clark. I don't want to hear it, bro. You guys can say what you want in the comment section. Angel Reese is not like Caitlin Clark. Her fans don't like her. Black women don't like her. They do not like Caitlin Clark, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's two things you're gonna do.
You know, it's
jumping.
It is.
Oh.
Oh,
Cheryl
it
needs to
is.
stop, bro.
Soft, Sheryl.
Like,
Squabble up.
That's my
She's-
thing.
Kenyon Martin just called her soft. Kenyon Martin just called Angel Reese soft. In front of your face, to your face, Sheryl Swoopes. She's soft. Fuck out of here.
You're gonna jump up like she did.
Yeah.
Like, it's two things you're gonna do.
you know, it's
jumping.
It is.
Oh.
Oh, it is.
This shit's soft, Sheryl.
Like,
Squabble up.
That's my thing. I said I had no issue with the foul.
Yeah.
And so when you're surprised that she even fouled her that way,
She was a competitor.
but that's the part for me. I'm like,
Are you committing a similar foul in that situation? You're not giving them
Probably
yeah,
so.
fuck, yeah. That's
Yeah.
all, I mean, I think
well,
all of
you
us
would be
like that.
I'm
surprised
not-
if somebody jumped up like,
but
that was just a regular foul.
I'm not gonna give you an easy layup. I'm gonna foul the shit out of you, and that's what I thought she did.
And if somebody
Stupid ass. I'm not gonna give you an easy play. I'm gonna foul the shit out of you. I should end this video right now, bro. I've been trying my best to kind of just stay away from the sport in general. I've been saying, you know, I'm probably going to be walking away from the WNBA entirely. That's probably why you guys haven't seen me posting as much. This league is whack as fuck. The women that are filled in this league, the fans, not I'm talking about the other, like, really just Angel Reese and black fans. Not all black fans, most Angel Reese fans, bro. Everything I'm seeing on Twitter, like, you guys don't know basketball. And everything is about race. Sheryl Swoopes just said, I'm not giving up that basket. I'm fouling the shit out of you. Okay. That's what Caitlin Clark did.
You would
Like,
be
I'm
surprised
not-
if somebody jumped up like,
But
that was
listen,
just a regular foul.
I'm not gonna give you an easy layup. I'm gonna foul the shit out of you, and that's what I thought she did.
and if somebody
You said I'd be
reacted in that
surprised,
manner- if somebody
but I'm
reacted
also
in that
gonna
manner-
stand in mine.
Also gonna
Yeah,
stand there,
but if
right?
somebody
But would-
Like, I ain't gonna foul you.
Caitlin Clark wasn't trying to foul the shit out of her. That's the problem. Caitlin Clark did a simple foul and walked away because she knew she wasn't trying to hurt her. She knew she wasn't trying to give a crazy foul the shit out of you type play. She knew that. That's why she walked off. Angel was the one who was triggered, letting out her true emotion because they were losing. She wasn't playing well. She had 5 turnovers. She was probably embarrassed. So that's her way of retaliation. That's her way to react.
You
Yeah.
hard like that, and then walk off like
But you're
I didn't
not
do
su-
anything.
what is the jump up the surprising part? You know, just a regular foul like that.
No.
No.
But here's what I would say. Maybe
It's not like
if it's
you're
somebody
on
else.
a
but
fast
the-
break and somebody's
For
pushing you out of
somebody else,
bounds.
but
I'm just.
Angel-
It's who did it.
Angel, yeah.
Well, we know there's
Did it.
documented
Angel
history.
Reese, it's who did it.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Do you
Point
think
blank, and
Angel
let's
would have
call-
failed? Do you
let's
think
call-
Angel should be falling?
That's what I was saying.
First of all, I think if anybody fouls Angel like that, she's gonna have that reaction.
Falling?
she
I
like
don't
it.
think so.
No, she
No,
don't
she
jump up
twice-
like that.
twice.
She got fouled hard as shit last year. Why didn't she jump up like that, Sheryl? She got fouled way worse last year a couple times. Why didn't she jump up? She had that smoke only for Caitlin Clark? I wonder why.
She feisty.
I wonder
Girl,
why.
you saying she
Like,
flopped
it
a little
has
bit
nothing
on
to
that?
do with the fact that it
Sell
had
the
nothing
car.
to do with the fact that it
That's
was
what I'm saying.
Caitlyn.
Yes,
I
it
don't
does.
care. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it wasn't.
100%.
No.
Yes.
No.
Her reaction,
A
absolutely.
little bit more too on
So,
it.
No, it did add to
It's
it.
more on
But
it,
I don't
yeah.
care who would have fouled
But she-
Angel like
she
that.
gon-
She's gonna jump
for
up
sure.
with that.
What about
same
that body
reaction.
slam from Thomas?
Well, she jumped up.
Exactly,
She
Gil.
jumped up.
So
Let me shoot my free throws.
Hey, so
Let me
since,
shoot my 2 free throws.
so you said since the girl pushed in her chest, she didn't acknowledge her.
Because she was trying to go get Caitlyn.
But she didn't stiff arm your ass, stopped you in
was
your
trying to
track.
get Caitlyn.
Like, where the fuck you going?
Hey, true that.
She didn't.
True that. Where was that smoke for AB? Where was that smoke for AB, Sheryl? She was trying to go get Caitlyn. We
She
know.
was still trying. Hey, I was
We
talking
saw
to
her
her
talking
over
about
there.
the Alyssa Thomas foul back.
That
last
Lisa
year.
Thomas foul. Yeah, that shit was hard.
It's a new year, Gil. A new
Yeah, I'm just-
season. It's a new W.
I look at it like this. The people who hit the hardest, that's what I said, it reminds me of the Draymond. Foul the shit out of everybody. Soon as they get hit with a little pressure, it's the flop part of it. And that's why I said, I just thought she was just selling the call to make sure she get her foul. And I'm like, okay, 2 free throws, cool.
I just think it's such a double standard because that type of shit happens in the NBA all the time. And when it happens in the WNBA, everybody's like, oh my gosh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Well, they don't like each other.
Yeah.
They probably don't. It's a whole lot of players I didn't like. But then you immediately, people, the media, everybody else, you immediately go to social media. You have ignorant ass people like RG3 who decides he gonna go and he got all these things to say.
It was too long
And
for
you're
me to
just-
read, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I know, but my point is you're just putting
It was a
fuel
lot of
on
work.
the fire because you already know what people are
I think saying
what
and
they're
basically
gonna say.
Angel and
Yeah.
Reese don't like each other and it's
Cool.
apparent.
But so what?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, okay, let's just
No, they don't. Angel Reese, you confirmed it. We can say whatever we want, but Angel Reese, you confirmed it. It was already confirmed.
rewind 2 years ago. No one gave a fuck about what happened in the W, right? So
I wouldn't say no one.
no, I'm just saying, just majority, not no one. I mean, just everybody who didn't pay attention, right? Now,
A lot of this.
now I feel that,
Crazy.
hey, if this is what is going to get you to watch. I mean,
I
at this
agree.
point, like you're talking about, like these are topics now, right? If the W needs to sell Angel Reese and Caitlyn as this is why you should watch this game, then
So that brings me to my
That's a
next.
whole nother situation.
it is, and it really is. But it's like, I mean, the black and white thing it's easy. It's an easy sell in America.
Does it
right?
feel reminiscent of kind of Magic Larry Bird
I was
back in the
just about
day?
to say that, yeah.
Just in terms of how they're trying to build the rivalry.
I don't know.
up?
I wasn't.
Well,
I wasn't.
you watch Winning Time.
I mean,
on
yeah.
HBO.
I mean, what I'm saying, I wasn't born. I wasn't really born in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Quality program.
You know.
Well, I'm saying they face each other in college, a similar situation, face each other in the league. But
I think that's what they're trying to play on.
yeah, so we
You
asked,
don't have to this year necessarily, right? Like it's a rival, but it's not really a rival that you can see who gets the best of who because they don't play the same
The
position.
media wants it to be
Yes. You know why?
because
no
of the
Because it's the
goddamn
story.
rival.
biggest
storyline.
storyline
Caitlin Clark clears that girl Angel Reese, man. Stop it.
selling that's out
There's no
there.
rival. They just got beat by 40. Last game, they got beat by what? 35 at the Barbie night. Caitlin Clark hyping her fans up in your arena, signing your Barbie doll fucking towels and shit. Like, there's no rival, bro. This is Caitlin Clark runs this shit, bro. There's no rival. There's no rival. There's none. I mean, did you see Caitlin Clark when Angel Reese was coming down the court for that second layup? She didn't even want to guard you. She didn't even want to touch you. And in fact, Caitlin Clark should have just let her go when she pushed Natasha Howard. And shit, 9 times out of 10, Angel Reese is missing that layup anyways. So technically, you don't even have to do a take foul on Angel Reese. She's gonna miss the layup by herself.
so we asked.
But I know you're trying to move on.
No, I'm not
I'm
moving
just
on,
saying, if
Joe.
I'm the W, these motherfuckers had 8 games.
So that brings me to
they got
the next point.
5.
They got 5.
The next point. So we asked the chat if it was a flagrant foul or normal foul. 81% of the chat said normal foul. We asked the chat, did Angel Reese flop? 72% in the chat said, yes, Angel Reese did flop. But brings me to my next question. Is the Caitlin Clark-Angel Reese rivalry good for the WNBA? Like Gil said, it brings in fans that may not have traditionally watched the W, creates some tension.
That's so obvious.
It's not.
Go ahead.
No.
No. I was talking about something.
Okay, no, you know. 4-time champ, you tell me what to do.
No, I'm laughing at Kenyon because
Can you mess in her?
No, she said they don't like the girl. No, she flopped and it wasn't a flagrant.
Period.
but they don't. I won't even talk about that play.
Okay, that's
it's
two
very
separate
odd,
things.
but it's obvious
Two
though.
separate things.
So they're always gonna go that way.
Do you?
Like, let me ask you this.
It's true. It's out
Sheryl Swoopes doesn't like Caitlin Clark either.
there.
If she wasn't,
It's out there everywhere.
if she wasn't any good, right? If she didn't do what she did in college, she didn't make the name she named for herself in college, get drafted where she did, double-doubles, need to work on her game, of course, offensive game, but she still is a solid piece for her team. If she wasn't any good, people wouldn't have anything to say, yes?
I mean, I agree with that.
So it kind of, you can't have it one way and then expect it to be another way, right?
But what do you mean what do you mean?
Like, you can't be, like you're good and you want the praise and all that shit, right? So people gonna love you. There are people who praise her, who love her, who adore her, who they do that. But on the same token, it comes with it. It's just the day and age that everybody's voice is loud because it's social media, right?
I don't disagree
Everybody
with
has
that at
a
all.
platform. Everybody has that. So you have to accept. You don't have to accept it, but it's a part of it, right?
I don't disagree with that at all.
The cheers are never going to be as loud as the boos. Never. I don't.
For her?
For her, just period.
I was like-
It just as great as LeBron has been, it's negativity every fucking time this man puts on his fucking jersey. So no matter what he has done in his basketball career, there's still people that fucking dislike him, no matter what he's done,
I
on
agree.
and off the floor. So it's
We've
gonna
all-
be the same
we've
thing.
all experienced
So it's
that.
gonna be the same thing with Angel Reese. So I just want her to get like, this is what it is. This is a part of your professional athlete now. You're not a child anymore. You're a professional athlete. So you're going to get critiqued on your play, how you look, how you talk, who you deal. Just a part of it. It's unfortunate that it's on display, but it's on display because you did something positive. You can't like.
Look. Sheryl ain't got nothing to say. Kenyon up there spitting. So everybody be like, oh, you only picking Angel Reese. She makes it easy. You're giving us the low lights. You're missing the layups. Your basketball IQ is horrendous. You're traveling. You're reacting. You're nasty in interviews. Anytime we ask you a basketball question, you don't even know how to answer it. You just want to talk about the Met Gala. You want to talk about how your podcast and you popping out. You want to worry about your game day fits. You don't talk. You don't like basketball, Angel. You don't talk basketball, girl. Like I said, man, it comes with it. And I love what Kenyon's saying. He got Sheryl Swoopes in shambles over there. Doesn't know what to say.
The reverse Uno card, the moment she did this right here, she took the bad guy, beat the bad guy, because let's just be honest, before they faced each other, Angel Reese was the antics girl. That was everybody too small, like she was the fun-loving. Caitlin Clark was the bad guy.
In whose eyes?
Everyone's. You remember what she did to South Carolina when the girl was getting ready to shoot and she did one of
whose
these?
eyes?
Huh?
Caitlin Clark's never been the bad guy.
Yeah, she was the bad
In
guy.
whose eyes,
She was
Gil?
doing this to everybody. She wasn't actually like that.
She was well embraced in the Midwest.
Yeah, she was
Gil.
Midwest, yes, but
Gil.
for media,
No.
I'm trying to tell what I'm watching.
No.
And then when she did this,
No.
the
media,
Angel Reese became the bad guy.
The media has never
Yeah.
I'm
come
talking
for
about
Caitlin,
the people.
but they've never come for Caitlin the way they come for Angel.
No, but they wasn't coming from what I'm telling you what happened. It was
Caitlin's
a
never been the bad guy.
It was a switcherooty. Caitlin Clark was a bad guy. She was the one that was fucking with everybody, doing all this, waving, turning her back on everybody. Everybody's like, oh, she's a cocky little son of a
No,
bitch.
they love
I'm trying
that.
to tell you.
They
No,
love
they
that.
didn't.
Yes, they did.
That national championship game, when Angel Reese did this, Angel Reese became the bad guy. Caitlin Clark's never done her move since. She went and became the innocent.
true.
She became the innocent girl that don't do nothing wrong.
When
she
Caitlyn,
never
when
did.
Caitlyn did that, everybody was like, "Oh my God, did you see what she did?"
When did she do it?
Everybody loved
She
it.
ain't done it since. Angel Reese.
Everybody loved it. As soon as Angel did it, all of a sudden it's, well, how dare she?
Yep.
How dare she?
That's what I'm saying.
But-
So
but Caitlyn
how
was
dare
not-
how
but-
dare you do something? So you took my thing from me, and I'm gonna be the innocent white girl.
But everybody
Caitlyn-
loved
Then
it when
she became
Caitlyn
the
did it,
enemy.
though. When
She
Caitlyn
became
did
the
it, it was
enemy.
cool. That's what she
But she became the enemy, and Caitlin's never done that move since. She gave it to Angel, say, have fun. I'm gonna be this darling, innocent girl who don't do nothing wrong, and that's been what's happened. So when they fight each other, when they go against each other, there's literally now a good and a bad. And Angel Reese is the bad girl.
Angel's always been the bad.
She wasn't.
She was.
Y'all gotta go back and watch.
No, you got to go back and watch.
I was watching them.
Get the fuck out of my studio. Hey, all them direct deposits we sent, hey, cut them shits. Get the fuck out of my studio. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Mrs. Swoopes?
Yeah, she was.
Y'all gotta go back and watch.
No, you got to go back and watch.
I was watching them.
She's always.
I was
Angel's
watching. I was
always
watching
been
them.
the bad
I was
guy.
watching the
Yeah,
little.
I feel
You
like
too
Angel
small.
always
You
been like
was
the
too
bad guy.
small. She wasn't hated.
She wasn't hated on
wasn't
this
hated.
platform, but she
then-
always
then-
been like that tough guy.
And she was
bad
like the
guy.
antics girl.
Whose fault is that, though? Whose fault is that? Do we need to pull up the clips and the interviews of Angel Reese saying, I'm the villain. I want to be that role for my team unapologetically? I'm from Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore. Like she says in her interviews, when a reporter asks about her finishing with a right hand, I'm right-handed. Or, oh, it's not things that you guys, that I'm working on. It's just things that you guys haven't seen. I was this coming out of high school. I was the #1 this out of high school. Your attitude fucking sucks. Your attitude sucks. Interviewers, reporters, they don't even want to ask you questions. They're forced to. Your interview, it just comes out nasty. When they get back and they take the footage to the office, this is what they got. We got an Angel Reese shaking her head like fucking doll, talking about, I'm right-handed. We just flew you out, paid for your fucking food, paid for your per diem. I'm talking about the reporter. Paid for your travel expenses, and you came back to us with a footage of Angel Reese shaking her head with an attitude?
Girl, I know what she was.
So, but back to my point, is the Caitlyn Clark
She's
Angel Reese
sad.
rivalry good for the WNBA?
No.
People in the chat are battling back and forth saying, Gil, to your point you always make, it's not a real rivalry because they don't play the same position, but the media has built it up as such.
Milk it
The
until you
media's
can't.
built it up.
Milk it until you can't. I look at it like that. Because when Angel Reese played Asia Wilson, it was right? And that's, you know what I mean? That's a big powerhouse name, and they kind of play each other, and it didn't get the buzz that we thought it would got. America, this is it. This is it. No matter how we want to talk about it, I'm gonna put two dolls against each other. I'm gonna milk it until I can't milk it no more.
Why do Angel gotta be the bad guy? Like, why does
She don't have to.
She wants to be. This is the problem. She wants to be the bad guy. Are y'all okay? She has came out publicly and said, I'm the villain. And if you don't want to be the bad guy, maybe you should change how you act. You just got up and tried to, you pretty much wanted to go swing on Caitlyn for a simple fucking take foul. Then your interviews are just, they're not good. You have a little attitude on you. And then you're not good at basketball. So it's like, people are going to talk shit to her. Like Kenyon said, you're a professional basketball player. We're going to talk and criticize your game. I don't care who you are. You're a professional. They talk about LeBron. They talk about Curry. They talk about everybody. Part of the game. You just make it easy for us.
She could have dropped it, but I guess it's just,
But
And then you,
It's not like Angel's going around saying, I want to be the bad guy.
But it's
The
like
media-
that. I know
the
they
media-
forcing it
But I'm
on
just
her.
saying, it's
Sheryl.
interviews,
Like,
all
you
that.
forcing something on somebody that
Damn,
you don't know if
she's
she
annoying.
wanted to be that.
And what I'm just saying is goes from interviews, the snappy in the interviews
Yeah,
and
I
all
was about
that.
to
It's just
say.
it's easy to it's
I
just
was- I
easy
was-
to just make
I was
it
waiting on y'all to get done.
Yeah.
It's like it's easy for them because you give them attitude.
Yep.
Right?
This is it.
God damn, what did I just say? God damn, listen to Kenyon. Take the mic, Kenyon, please.
It's easy for them because you give them attitude.
Yep.
Right?
This is it.
You make it easy for the media. You make it easy for them.
How does she give him attitude?
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of it, but most of the stuff that I see, it's that.
So
Go play that. Go play that
so
again.
that you thought that was attitude?
What the hell was it?
no, talk,
No,
not this
post-
clip, the
post-
media.
The media
I know what you- I know
interview.
what
post
you
game.
mean. I
The
didn't-
post
I
game
didn't
of
think
both
it
sides,
was-
yeah.
I didn't think that was attitude. I thought that
Well,
was,
you thought-
we just got our ass beat by 30 points.
Yeah, but
Come on,
you,
Sheryl.
you come
You
on,
listen.
Sheryl, you're the face.
No,
you know
listen.
Look at
how
this
you
shit.
supposed to.
You
Look
can
at this shit.
you can say that about a whole lot of
Everybody,
players
yeah.
in post-game interviews.
Basketball player, refs made the call, move on.
That's not the interview,
Yeah,
though.
but that's
So she should have been like, oh my God, it was a
Yeah.
basketball. But
No.
you're saying that
But
because
it's like
she's a
that all the
girl or
time.
she's
No.
a woman. So
No.
she should be more like,
Who's saying that?
oh,
Who
it was
said
just a
said that?
basketball play, move on.
Yeah.
you know the you know the
I'm
narrative.
probably gonna have that
Who
same
said that?
attitude
But
though.
you know the narrative they're trying to push on her, so you got to beat them to. You have to beat them
If you-
to their narrative.
Here's my question. Why does Angel, not even Angel, you know what? I'll just say, why does any black woman
Yeah.
have to be different in a post-game press conference?
Who said black? You
Listen,
did.
Hold on. Because I could go to AB's interviews. I can go to Natasha Howard's interviews. I can go to DeWanna Bonner's interviews, Sydney Colson's interviews, Kelsey Mitchell's interviews. They're all black. They never talk like Angel Reese. Ever. I never hear him talk like Angel Reese. Let's go to Juju Watkins. She doesn't talk like Angel Reese. Who else is black in the league? Let's see. It could be anybody, bro. They don't really have attitudes like that. There's a few, but Angels is different, bro. She has the attitude, and it's nasty. And Kenyon, for someone from like Kenyon to be calling it out, come on, bro.
I did because it's very different. Because you know how
So
many
somebody
other
else
players,
said
like
that?
how many like white players I'll see in post-game press
Yeah.
conference, they
They
answer
said the
questions
same
just
thing.
like this.
Yeah.
But
You
then,
know why,
They'll
Sheryl?
but they'll answer. Listen,
but
hold
nobody
on,
cares
they'll-
about
Hey,
them.
let Sheryl make her point.
But they'll answer
I'm
just
gonna tell
like
her why.
that.
But nobody cares about them.
I'm finna tell you
They
what.
do care. But they'll answer just like that, and we're not sitting here having this conversation about because she gives them attitude.
Have we seen
What
them?
is?
We haven't seen them.
Oh, I've seen them.
No,
you
no,
probably
no.
haven't seen.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not big enough for anybody to talk about. Like
true.
Asia Wilson,
It's not
right?
true.
We don't know if she
Yeah,
gives
that's
attitude or
not
not.
true.
No one.
Brianna Stewart does post-game interviews when either she didn't play well, they got beat by 30, 40. Everybody's going to have
the attitude's not like Angel Reese, Sheryl. Stop.
an attitude like that.
Stop, bro.
So if you did
Stop.
a post-game, when you played, you did post-game interviews, and
After getting
and
beat
a lot of,
30.
but also reporters will ask some dumbass questions.
That is fair.
Yep.
That is
So
fair.
you gonna sit there and be like,
Happy.
oh, no, I thought it was a basketball play. Let's move on.
Nah.
Like
Like Kenyon said, we're not talking specifically on this situation. We could be saying this without this situation. It happens all the time.
I don't think it's fair that black women are held to one standard. This is how we're supposed to be, how we're supposed to approach everything, how we're supposed to respond, how we're supposed to answer. And if we don't answer the way they think we should, then we're labeled as we got attitude or we're aggressive. Like that one, I don't agree with
Because
that.
it's the angry black woman.
But if you're
It's the angry black
That's
woman
my
thing.
point.
It's
But why?
It's true of it's a myth, but it's a thing, right? Either way, right?
It's a thing because
It's a thing, and I wonder why, Sheryl. I wonder why. Thank you, Kenyon. Let them know it's a thing. It is a thing. Right? And now, Angel Reese, you're just proving it. You're just proving that, oh, you're one of those. You're proving it.
Because people make it a thing,
so
including
So it
That's
goes
a
back to
hard
the way I
foul.
react to
Anybody
things,
would get
right?
mad at that.
So it's the thing. So it goes back to the shit. I take my mother, and black woman, right? Fit the same shit, right? And I tell her the same thing. Like, you can't react like that to everything and everybody, right? You can't.
why?
You can't.
I'm saying why?
You
You're proving a
can't.
Because she a black woman.
Because that thing,
Which
my
is
point
wrong.
exactly.
Which is wrong.
You can't react with attitude to every. My mom just got out. Listen, she in the hospital having open heart surgery and fucking giving these people attitude. You just got your goddamn chest cut open. You're in there giving these fucking people attitude. I told, listen, these fucking people got your life in their hands. You got to be able to turn that off at some point.
Well, Kenyon,
Right.
that example and this example
I'm saying,
are
but the
two
point I'm
totally
making,
different
but the
things.
point I'm making is the angry black woman thing. Is this true or is it a myth? It's a thing. Whether you want to fall into the conversation or the category or not, it's a thing, right? Like, listen, Plies made something the other day. I don't know if you saw it. He was somewhere getting food, buying something. Person in front of him, white lady, whatever. The chick that's serving the white lady, taking the order, black chick, all hunky down. Hey, how you doing? Right? Plies come up there. He said her shit changed off top. Can I help you? Plies said, no, you can't help me until you give me the same motherfucking energy you just gave that white lady. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, people don't make it up, right? Well, because I fit the angry black man thing. Am I? No, but when presented with bullshit, I can absolutely be that, right?
Crazy.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? When presented with it, absolutely, I'm going to give it to you. But me knowing the way that I can be perceived, I try my best to dispel that, right? Because that's what people are expecting me to do and me to be, right? Well, me and this fuck nigga got into it the other day, right?
This fuck nigga.
This one over here,
That
can you
fuck
get
nigga
I
right
was
there
there.
read
so
it right
mad
now?
at myself the rest of the day. People understand, listen, I was mad at myself because I got tricked. Cause
He's the angry black
yeah,
man.
because I got
He said,
tricked off
"Fuck
my
nigga."
spot. You know what I'm saying? And I
ain't got
vowed
been
myself not to do that, right? Because I know what people are. I went to New York. People, man, you should have slapped me. You should have did. No, that's what I'm not gonna do. Because that's what people are expecting
Nick,
me
you
to
was
do
gonna
and me
sit
to
there and let
be.
him slap you?
No, I
He'd have
wasn't.
been-
Sheryl,
he'd have been-
shut the fuck. God damn. The fuck up, man. Pretty much what Kenyon is saying is like, Angel Reese, you're living up to all the narratives, all the shit that people talk about you. You're just living up to it day by day. Your interviews, your fucking gameplay. That's a whole different conversation. And then how you reacted to a simple foul. You're proving to people, this is our point. You don't like Caitlyn, and you're living up to all the expectations and all the things people say about you. You're proving their points. That is what Kenyon is trying to say right now. And you're going to continue. Nobody in your corner wants what's best for you. Everybody's up there telling you you're this, you're that, you're great, trying to run you as a point forward. They should fire fucking Marsh for that. Fire him. She's the point guard and this and that. 5 fucking turnovers. Taking 14 shots. How does Angel Reese lead your team in offensive shot attempts and turnovers at the same time? It doesn't make sense, man. So, look, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Back to the foul. It was a take foul. That means we're not giving up an easy basket. Caitlyn Clark didn't think anything of it as far as, oh, I'm trying to hurt this girl, so let me stand there and fight Angel. Ugh. She walked away after the foul. Go on the free throw line, Angel. Shoot the free throws. But by your reaction, now we got this big drama thing. That's my take on it, man. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. You know, like I said, it looks way worse on Angel Reese because of how you reacted. Oh, you're fucking crazy. You're this and that, and you're trying to pump your chest. I have no problem with what Aaliyah Boston did. If anything, it should have been a little bit more. You should have got in front of her because it was a simple foul, and you overreacted, and you just showed your true colors. And that's really what it comes down to, man. You know, I think the guys are right. The guys are saying, man, that was not a flagrant. Angel Reese flopped. How are you that big and your body just throwing all over the floor? This is what I mean. Angel Reese is going to get hurt this year, bro. She has to stop flopping around on the floor like that. She's always falling on the floor. So that's what I got for you guys, man. I'm not going to play the whole video, but that's what I got, man. This is getting blown out of proportion. Twitter is a crazy space right now. You know, then we got the whole fan situation. I'm not even going to touch on that right now. Maybe I'll do a different video. But we got the fan situation. It's just a lot going on, man. So, yeah, man, that's what I got for you guys. I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Hit that like button. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out.